Hey, this is a video on how to take your measurements so that we can track your progress and figure out where we need to go and see all our results. When you open your app on your phone, you'll see a calendar. And under calendar, this is very similar to the desktop, but on your calendar, you're gonna see under the date, you'll see on there, it'll say body progress and track body stats. So we're gonna click on body stats first. Now what you wanna do is you wanna weigh yourself in the morning. Morning's gonna be the best time to weigh yourself, and let's be consistent with that and do it every morning. So this morning, I was 167, and so we'll put that in there. We're gonna go through all these measurements right here, okay? So we put the 167 in for body weight, and then over here, we're gonna take our shoulders, chest, neck, left, right, and left and right forearms and biceps, legs and calves, waist, hips, and all of that right there. So we're gonna track that, and we're gonna wanna do that every week so that we can see the results and make sure that it's coming down. Three things that are gonna be great for you to do to track are gonna be your weight, pictures, and your measurements. So at times you're gonna find that you may not have been dropping on your scale, but we're gonna take our measurements and you might be able to tell that you're losing there too. Or you're gonna see your pictures and find out that you're doing there. So this is probably the most difficult part for people when they start because they really don't know what to do or how to do it. So what I'm going to do is walk y'all through each measurement so that you know how to do it. And this will be something that you do every week. So we started off with the morning weight, type that in, and we're gonna start with neck. Guys and girls will be just a little different. With the guys, we're gonna come right underneath the chest, and with the women, we'll be right underneath where the bra strap will be and all the way across. Now, guys, you're gonna wanna take off your shirt to get good measurements around, and women, just probably do it in your sports bra or tank top so that we can get really close underneath. So I'm gonna show you guys real quick how to do that. And by yourself too, because a lot of people have trouble doing it by themselves if they don't have somebody else there. So measure on the inch, make sure you're measuring on the inches. I like to go across here, and I know that that's there. Right there. We can go with 15. Now, you might think that it's not that accurate, but as long as you're the same, as long as you're doing the same measurements, picking kind of the same spots, we're still gonna find where it changes and where it does good. So with the shoulders, I like to go from side to side in the middle. So basically what I do is just right around there and then come across there. And I try to make sure that I'm straight across the back, as you can see right there, going straight across and kind of center it up. So about a 23 right there. With the chest, again, right underneath the nipple area, and we want to make sure that you're getting nice and high in the back. A lot of times it tends to drop down, so we want it to be nice and even all the way around. Okay. And you're gonna wanna use the decimal system, so you'll be like 0.25 for a quarter, 0.5 for the half, 0.75 for 3/4. So we're gonna go left bicep and then left forearm also. And what I like to do is try to get around the biggest belly, trying to get some of the tricep in there with the bicep also. And we'll go all the way around there. It's not easy to do it by yourself. A lot of times it is better to have somebody there, but it can be done. $15.25. I thought they were bigger. Forearm, again, what I like to do is probably around the biggest part. You could buy these little soft tape measures at H-E-B, Walmart, anywhere like in the sewing section or something like that. And 3/4. right. I'm gonna do the right arm now. And a half. Once you start doing this every week, guys, you'll get better and faster at it. And it seems like a pain in the butt to do these, but again, the results that you're gonna see from taking the measurements, I think you'll be happy with that. It's 11 and a half. That can't be right. Damn. And you'll find that, you know, one side's gonna be bigger than the other. Your more dominant side is usually bigger. But if it's a lot off, then you wanna go back and take another measurement and make sure that was 11 and a quarter and not 10 and 3/4. And that was my left arm, and then with my right, it was 11 and a half. So I was really off, so I went back and checked. Now with the waist, what you're gonna wanna do is pick the belly button, and again, we wanna go straight across. We wanna make sure that it doesn't drop down. And you don't want to suck in, you don't want to push out, you just want to be relaxed. I'm looking about at 33 and a quarter. With the hips, what you want to do is you want to pick the widest part of your hips, meaning where your butt's big and right probably above the pelvic bone, right there, right at the pelvic bone. Going across the hips, across the booty right there. $36 and a half, about. Let me do that. Yep, 36 and a half right there. Now with the legs, what we're gonna do is you're gonna measure from the knee to the hip. So we'll go from the knee to the hip. I like to pick an even number. We'll say 14 is right there. So we're gonna pick halfway at 7, okay? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna measure around right there. Again, making sure we're going straight all the way across. I got about a 21 and a half. I'm gonna do the calf. About a 14, so 21 and a half. And 14 for the calf. I'm gonna do the right side. Now I did 14, so I'm just gonna do 7 here. You know, that's right there. $21 and a quarter. And 14 and a half. Okay, so now that we have that, we've got the measurements for everything. We're gonna click save. And then what you're gonna wanna do next is you're gonna wanna go take your pictures, okay? So with guys, again, we want shirt off. Probably as short shorts as we can, maybe even biker shorts. For women, we're gonna want a sports tank or a sports bra. Even a bikini top is okay. And then some short running shorts or your bikini bottoms, because we wanna see the results from the pictures of your legs, your back. A lot of guys and women are gonna not see the changes in their back as they're losing from here. So we wanna be able to see all of that. We wanna be able to see the side. So if you don't have somebody to take your pictures, a really great thing to do is to set up your phone with the reverse camera so that it's facing you. Use something to hold it up, prop it up, get good lighting, and put it right back. Now you're gonna wanna make sure that you get the whole body, okay? So you'll come down a little from the screen, but you'll wanna get front, and you're gonna wanna stand with your shoulders back and chest out. Okay, just have good posture right here with the shoulders back, and you'll hit the timer for about 10 seconds on that timer. Step back, get yourself in position, take your front picture. Hit the button again, step to the side. You've got usually a 10 count. Now what you're gonna wanna do here is shoulders up, chest is up and shoulders back, and we wanna be straight right here, okay? Don't suck in, don't push out, just be normal so we can see. Make sure that this arm isn't in the way too much. Now I believe you're only gonna wanna do one side, so just try to stay consistent on which way you face. Then you're gonna hit your timer one more time, and you're gonna do your back. We just wanna catch everything from back here, the whole body, standing straight up and down, arms are back, shoulders are back, and chest is up, and we'll take that picture right there. Guys, we might wanna have the shorts or pulled up just to right here even, and we'll take that picture like that. Again, we wanna see the quads coming in, we wanna see the hamstrings getting better. So do that for your pictures, do that for your measurements. Let's do that weekly, guys, and get that up. You will see big changes, and it also graphs a chart for you, letting you know where you were and how you were and where you're at now. The pictures are great too, because we could put them side by side and compare them and really see the results that you've had. So that was a video on how to put in your measurements and your pictures real quick. So let me know if you have any questions, guys. Talk to y'all later. Peace.